Hello, everyone, for coming back today. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to kind of try to scroll, make sure I say hello to everybody I can. First, here early. Thank you, Roy and Becky. And Blue Wave is here. Attic Hippie is here. Who else? Daydream about nice things. Thank you for coming. For everybody is here. Thank you again for coming. So I had to do this again. I may lag a little bit. I'll say hello to Cutter. And today, I think the first thing I would like to do is grassroots living challenge. And they asked about 5 or 6 questions. And I thought, whether they're here or not today, I thought I'd go ahead and challenge. Hopefully they answered the hello, giddy up gal, gypsy adventure. Glad to have you here. Yes, nomadic hippie. I did add AdSense, but I'm not monetized yet. They're still reviewing my. I don't know how long it's gonna. That's right. You did Arkansas. Good Cutter. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so first thing I thought I'd talk about is the first question they asked in their little challenge uh, for everybody is what adventure. Well, for me, every day is an adventure, and it's constant. My life is my adventure, and I probably have a bigger adventure than most people that live in houses. So, uh, let's see. It looks like I'm lagging a little bit, but hopefully it'll get better. Thank you, Blue Wave. Okay, so, oh, I want to thank my moderator. I want to thank Bob from Blue Wave Odyssey, Roy from Roy and Becky's Travels. Thank you so much for moderating for me. Okay, the second question that was asked is what would be a perfect day to start my day? Of course, I like to have a cup of coffee, have my coffee. uh, I would love to go. Uh, I should say sunrise. National Park. Haven't been to. Really, I've been as a kid, but I don't remember much about it. So I have been to Joshua Monument, and I'm so I enjoyed that, but I really want to go to Sedona. Maybe something in Colorado. I would love that. So, and after I would do that, I would like to just go with a good friend. It's so much more fun when you're going to if you have somebody with you that can enjoy it with you. So today I would enjoy watching the suns and cooking a meal on the couch, music and friends. That would be a beautiful day. And I really enjoy them. But another national park, it will be great. Okay. The third question, do you love you like my rig? I love it. But it came apparently it's lagging really bad. I thought I saw my signal and it showed it really was uploads. And I don't know. Anyhow, right. Thank you for telling me that. I'm glad you're does have I what I was saying is told me something of my rig that it was for sure used in and that it was a transport vehicle. I kind of knew that, but I wasn't. And he the rig what they call a box D as in David, kind of like my D. So I guess have plane that was a plane. So he's gonna with me, and maybe I'll get to put it in on audio for you. Um, okay, that I should for in bring you up, Bob. If that's and let me know if you're ready. Go.
All right, hey, go ahead and do your thing, and we'll see how this works out. Go ahead and continue, and we'll see if it smooths out a little bit. Sometimes it does with us both on.
Okay, where are you at? This here. I did add you, but huh, why are not? Let me click on that
I'm in. No, I'm in, D. I think you've muted yourself. Can anybody else hear D? Yeah, you've lost your audio. We can't hear you, D. Click on that microphone below the screen. I think you might have. Yeah, you have no audio. D, nod if you can hear me. Nod up and down if you can hear me.
Uh,
That's
that
better.
should be. I could hear you. Yeah, I was hearing you, but I'd have the microphone muted somehow. Okay, that's good. All
Okay.
right, so let's see where was I at? Gosh, Bobby, I shouldn't have make you answer these questions while I have you here. Have you done the
Uh-oh.
challenge that grassroots put out about a week ago?
No, I haven't done it yet. I've been meaning to get over there and do it too. Because I was in their stream when they did it and I had to leave and they asked me to come back and do it and I forgot to. So go ahead, let's go for it. I have no idea what the questions are.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, the first question is what is your favorite adventure?
Oh, wow, that's a tough one because we went to Portland, Oregon and back from Southwest Florida. So we saw a lot of things. I'm going to have to say Route 66. Anything on Route 66 was a lot of fun, and that was quite the adventure all the way through there. And I really loved it. But the Oregon coast was really awesome too. That's a tough one. I'm going to say Route 66. I really liked it.
Everybody has talked about Route 66. I know we did it when we were kids because they didn't have all the interstates, but I
Right,
would like to do that this time now. At least from here to California or something like that.
right,
A good part of it.
sure,
Okay. Okay. Apparently, we're coming in pretty good. Okay.
good.
All right. All right. The second question is, what would be a perfect day to you? What would it look like?
It would be with a day without the coronavirus.
I lost you.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, I lost you somehow. I meant only your vocals. I lost
Okay,
the audio on you somehow,
okay.
but
Everybody else, I'm sure everyone else
I
can.
hear I hear you now.
All right, good. My perfect day would be a day without the coronavirus floating in the air.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Definitely, that would be a great day, and it's coming.
It
I
is.
This is not gonna hold on forever. All viruses and flu bugs and those things do go away eventually.
And when they do,
They
we'll be
don't have
living.
a forever life.
And when they do, we'll be living the most perfect days again.
Yes, yes, it is. Okay, let's see the next one. Okay, I was talking about my rig. It is the question was, do you love your rig? And I'll finish answering that, and then I'll let you answer. So, like I was saying, my rig was used in the military. It actually was built for the military, and it's my home, and it's small, but it does supply all my needs. I have a 1997 Chevy Express 3500 one-ton diesel with a 6.3 turbo. And when I bought it a little over about a year and a half ago, it only had 113,000 miles. And I got a great deal on it. So for my finances, it's absolutely perfect. It is really. Okay, so Bob, what is your favorite? What do you think about your rig? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What do you think?
You know what? I sold my boat to get into RVing, and I did a lot of research online and looked around, and I decided I wanted a pull behind trailer, and I got a small one, a 20 footer, and I bought a very inexpensive one. I was worried if it was going to hold up or not, and it held up all the way to Portland, Oregon and back, and I am just so happy with it. I will keep it until it falls apart underneath me. I love it. I'm very fortunate. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm
And
going to
you
go
know,
ahead and share. Here, you can pull that picture up right there. Click on that picture.
sentence.
Go ahead and click
Yeah,
on that picture that I have down in the bottom there, and we'll show everyone my rig real quick.
I'm sorry. You're you know
See it
how you
right
get
down
an
there.
echo sometimes with me?
Yeah,
But go
click on
ahead.
that picture.
You're
Click on
gonna
that picture
you're
down
trying
there.
to share screen?
Yes, click on that.
Click on share. Okay.
No, just on that picture that I have. Oh wait, yeah, you may have to do share screen.
That didn't work.
Actually, if you just click on that picture I have down there, do you see the picture at the bottom? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's good.
Okay,
Anyway,
I'm
I love my
getting
rig.
I'm getting a really bad echo from you, Bob. I can't hear
Okay,
what you're saying. I hate this live streaming when it messes me up so bad I can't understand. Uh, and I know my chat I don't even have the. I know more than
is that
people
better?
than five are here probably, but I don't. but
Okay.
some
Is that
reason I don't have the chat.
okay? Is that better?
Let's see. Comments?
Is that
No. Yeah. Problem. Anyhow, if I'm
yeah?
coming across good, if I'm not, I'm not. Okay. Otherwise,
Okay.
the next question is, what is your style of travel? My style of travel is that I move every 2 weeks. I think everybody can hear you. I just
Okay. Yeah, we just lost D now. Okay, we've just lost D. She'll be back in a little bit, so I'll just kind of hold the fort a little bit here. I don't know the question, so sorry I can't answer anymore because I really don't know them. Let's see here, but what we'll do is we'll just hold tight till she comes in. In the meantime, let's see who else in the room here. I'm going to go ahead and greet some people. Hippie, just so you know, D is going to be making you a moderator for here very soon. Am I lagging or is this running okay? Let me know, please, if it's lagging, and we'll see how this goes on. In the meantime, we're just going to wait for D to come back in. Also, just so everybody knows, she's unable to keep up with the. I think she's coming back in right now. It's running okay now. Well, maybe when she comes in, it'll run better. Is it running better when it was just me? All right, she's trying to get back in here. Come on, D, you can do it. It's running great now. Okay, that's good. So that means it'll probably be better when she comes back in. So we'll see how this goes. Teachers on Adventure says that they just closed all the state campgrounds in Washington to the end of April. That's really too bad. That's the reason we're not traveling right now. As you all know, we were planning on headed out west, and we had planned the trip, and now we've had to cancel it or at least postpone it until this thing clears up. We're not going to be doing any traveling ourselves. We are self quarantining ourselves, so we're not going to be doing any traveling. Okay, Brad says he could hear us both loud and clear. That's good. Coyote Howls is now closed for any new campers. Wish that you had better news. All right, let me go up here. Weird, but last time the stream is when I know. And you're right, Roy. I don't know why that is, but it does seem to run better when I'm in here with her than when she's alone for some reason. I don't really understand why that does that. Yeah, it may be the phone that she's got. I'm not so sure why that's doing it, but hopefully she can come back in here pretty soon. All right, let's see what else we have here. Are there any other questions or comments? That's I'm not prepared for to run a live stream right now, so you guys got to help me get through this. If you would just go ahead and do some conversation, I will definitely run with you. Her last question was, what is my style of travel? So I'm going to go ahead and answer that, and maybe some of you can tell us yours too. My style of travel is we are part-timers. We do both a little. We've only done a little bit of boondocking, but I do enjoy it. And Debbie and I loved it a lot when we did do it. So we'll probably be doing more of that. However, when we traveled from here to Portland, Oregon, we did a lot of campsites. All right, D is back with us.
Hold the board. Okay, I don't know. Good job. What a mess, huh?
No problem. I was glad
guys, I don't know live stream. Hang on, let me add you back in here.
Okay, here, hold on. Here, keep that like that, and I will bring up my rig right now. There you go. There's my rig, just so everybody can see it now. And
you have down on the bottom.
Yeah, that picture right there was taken at Garden of the Gods in Colorado. That's where that picture was taken. I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. Let's see if I can do this and see what happens. That picture was taken at Garden of the Gods in Colorado, and that's our rig right there. It's a 20-foot Keystone Bullet Crossfire. It's the bunk version, and we really just absolutely love that rig a lot. And like I said, our style of traveling is we do the RV parks. Most of the time, we also do some state parks.
Ugh.
And for everyone in the room,
Well,
go
Matt,
ahead and tell. There you go.
I have 2 boxes with Bob down on the bottom. I don't know which one to pull up. Let's see, add to stream. Let's try it
I'm
again.
up. I'm in the screen right now. Yeah, it's your internet, D. You're having a
Well,
hard time because I'm up on the screen right now. You're just having a real difficult time with your end of it. It
hello,
looks
burning
like.
it up the roads. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I looks like I'm gonna have to go solo. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, actually, it's D that we're losing, and she's not realizing it right now. She doesn't realize that I'm up here. Anyway, so why don't you guys see if you can answer some of these questions for us? Let's see. What was the first? I don't even remember what the questions were. So let's start off with what's first. Do you guys like the rig that you currently have? Go ahead and type that into the stream and let us know, and then we'll go ahead and talk about what you have going there. Hippie says, same, you have been smooth the whole time. All right, it's looking good then. That's good. You're coming through just fine, Bob. Yeah, I honestly think Visible gave her, couldn't she use a camera with Wi-Fi? That's a good question. I think she's using her phone, and now we've got her back in the room.
can you now? Let's hope at least I'm on here. I had to pull Bob out for a minute. All right, you know what, people, I really do apologize. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's out there right now that would like to come in. I don't think it would work. I don't know. Um, I'm just not sure what the problem is here. I can't seem to keep my connection. And wow, Renee says she's making washable masks for the family. Hello, Renee, Deuce Rider. Cool. I love masks. You know, I used to make beautiful Venetian masks. See, let's see. I am using a webcam, Roy. So let's see. 222. Apparently, Blue Wave says they hear me. Signal bushes yet, but her artist on road says maybe she needs one of those signal boosters. Sure, I do. That's $300 for the Wii Boost. And I had tried to get one and a cheaper one that worked and never did. Hello, Trish. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Oh, Nomadic Hippie's giving cut his cousin Eddie away. Wow. Someday, he said. That's nice. I know that somebody will need that. So any of that's really nice. Okay, let's see. Where I can't stay on track because this internet is so messed up and just I don't know what to say to you people. I think my days of live streaming are just about over unless I can get to a house where I have a real Wi-Fi connection. I keep trying, but this is like the fourth live stream I've done, and it doesn't seem to be getting much better. Um, so, Lily, anyhow, one more question on the grassroots challenge. Can you hear guys now? Okay, we heard you the first time at Nomadic Hippie. Okay. Um, the next question is what makes you happy? What makes me happy? I feel really happy actually when I'm around my YouTube friends. Very happy. I have a great deal of happiness when I am learning new things and seeing new things. I love meeting and getting to know new people. That does make me happy. Um, I love nature. I love my life. I'm happy, truthfully. I mean, I have bad days and good days. I'm not happy about this virus situation, but but it is what it is, and we can't stop it. All we can do is take care of ourselves the best we can. So the next question, it was the last question. How do you live your love? I live my love by loving and caring about other people and sharing myself with others in my daily life and on YouTube. I have also been challenged by Bob Bob's Adventures. I think it's not adventure. I think it's and he is challenging me to do a dance on the video. Not today, but I am planning on doing a video with me dancing, and my friend Julian are gonna try really hard to work out a little duet with the guitar and singing. And I will try to put that a video of that up because everybody says I should do it. So I guess I need to listen to your advice. So I do appreciate all the suggestions that everybody give me. So let's see. I'm trying to think of where I wanted to go. Okay. So everybody's pretty much covered the coronavirus from every angle in the past week or so. And I don't want to bore you to death, but I did want to share a few things that are unique for me in this situation from the perspective of a nomad. Artists on the road, 10-4. And Arkansas weather. I can't wait to see this video. You will, I'm sure, but it may take a little while. Anyhow, definitely plan to do that. So my unique problems is there's good things and bad things about living as a nomad. And each style of living on the road is different. For me, I'm going to talk about the medical side. I have a Medicare Advantage plan with United Healthcare, and I have to go to a PCP or a primary care physician for all my medical issues except emergencies, in which case I can go to pretty much any hospital for an emergency. If I'm not in the area that my doctor is in, then I have to travel and sometimes quite a distance just to see the doctor. my plan dictates what location my doctor must be in, and usually whatever county the doctor that I have my home address. Actually, my home address is Tucson, and my mailing address in Parker. So technically, I should see a doctor in Tucson, but that's like a 300-mile drive. So I'm not going to go to Tucson to see the doctor. They did find me a doctor in Parker. And so I don't go to the doctor all the time. Um, I, I usually go once or twice a year, just uh, just to do a physical and update my medications. For nomads, if they're traveling outside of the county, let alone if I were traveling outside of the state, I would have very difficult time getting any kind of medical care. Of course, right now the only I'm so tongue tied today. The only prescription medication that I take is my thyroid meds. I see Renee says she sees me. Okay, so the audio is perfect for now. Let's see how it goes as we get on here. So, unless I get really, really sick, I don't really need to see a doctor all the time. The only time I really have to go is to get my medication for my thyroid renewed, because if I don't have that over time, I will die. Um, I am so glad that I weaned myself off of all my other medications. I had seen a doctor last year, and she did prescribe my medications that I was on. But when she sent it to the pharmacy, it was not correct. And I spent months back and forth with her and the pharmacy trying to get my medication straight. And I never did. I never did get my refill. Um, I don't know. Bobby, can you still see I'm going? I half assume I'm still going. Okay. So anyhow, I never did get them filled, and I had enough to last me a month or maybe 5 or 6 weeks. So I took each first the worst the pain medication. I started weaning myself off of it. First, cut down the amount, then cut it in half, and then cut it in half. And once I got off one medication, then I started on the next one. So I got off of all my medication. I wish I could see your comments. It's not updating your comments for some reason. Uh, oh, Blue Wave says Debbie uses the same medication. Yes, for the thyroid. So anyhow, so anyhow, I got off all my prescription medication except the one for the thyroid. I don't take any. I was taking tons of medication for the fibromyalgia and chronic pain. And sorry, there we go again. Thank you, hippie. I appreciate it, and Roy, for your encouragement. I really want to give up. I really do with the live streaming. I've had so many problems, but I have noticed on other people's live streams, sometimes they lag and have problems too. So I guess I'm not alone, but I just feel like I have more problems than most. So anyhow, so I got off all the medications, and once I was off of them, I've been working with um, like a lot of over the counter stuff for I anyhow I'd probably discuss that with you in other videos. The reason I decided to wean myself is because if I couldn't get my prescriptions at all, and I was on a lot of them, the idea of going cold turkey, and I've heard that people could even have a heart attack from the shock of going off all those medications cold turkey. So that was scary to me. I would rather wean myself off and suffer. And I did suffer, believe me, but I'm doing okay. I get over the counter stuff. I use turmeric and ginger for pain. And I take a lot of uh, um, natural remedies, take multivitamins and little extra supplements for that. I try to eat right. So, anyhow, that's a medical thing. So let's see where I'm at. Wow, I just keep getting kicked out. I don't understand it. Let's see. It says my devices weren't connected. Uh, it's on the right camera, and that should be good. And standard resolution audio. Let me check that real fast. Uh huh. It's the right everything on there. Test. No. Okay. So I guess you guys can hear me again. Artists on the Road sent an email. Hard, I'll have to check that. Okay, I guess I'm back. From 1 minute to the next, you don't know if I'm going to be here. How frustrating for all of you. So anyhow, what I did is not for everyone. I don't encourage everybody to go out and get off all their medications, but it works for me. I feel healthier since I did than I ever did before. I don't think my medications were working for me anymore, and they never could get it right. Thumbs up. Thanks, Nomad. I want to say thank you to my moderators again. Thank you, Bob, and thank you, Roy. And so I really do appreciate that for keeping an eye on things, and especially for Bob keeping this string running when I get kicked out. Okay, so let's see. So if I get sick with this coronavirus, I'll have to self quarantine. I'm already living away from people. I am already following all the guidelines about washing my hands frequently using disinfectants, not attending gatherings of 10 or more than 10. I don't really go to town unless I have to have something. And so I'm pretty much isolated, but if I get real sick and I've done everything I can, then I just have to leave it in God's hands. And that's the way it is. So I don't want to go to an emergency room. Man, those places are full of germs and bacteria. You can get sick in those places. True, get sicker with whatever not going on. Okay, so I do have to be extra careful because I'll be 68 in June. I'm getting up there in years. I hate to Oh, man. Hello, Brad. Welcome. This stream is not going too good. I keep getting kicked out, and I know I'm lagging really bad, but I have all you guys' support, so it makes me at least keep going. Um, so I do have to be extra careful because I am getting older then, and I also have a weak autoimmune system between the Graves' disease and thyroid problems and my my eyes and my all the other stupid health problems. I do what I can for it, but I do need to be a little extra careful. As a nomad, I have limited resources, and we have to travel quite a ways for everything we need. So we have to. That's kind of unique because as a nomad, you're not right there in town. You can't get in your car and drive 2 blocks. So we have to plan out our trips. Thank you, Renee. I really never quit. I just get frustrated. I don't quit. I'm not a quitter, but I keep trying. And you guys keep coming back and putting up with me, which makes me feel pretty good. Okay. Anyhow, I do have to go to town to get my necessities of life. People are panicking and emptying the store shelves, and it's gotten even harder to get the essentials such as food, drinking water, paper products, and medical supplies. I used to do a lot of shopping on Amazon so I wouldn't have to go to town all the time, but even that's gotten bad. I don't know if you guys have experienced it, but I go every time I go onto Amazon and want to order anything, it says unavailable, or they'll send you to a third party vendor. And when you do go to them, it's not Prime, so you don't have the free postage or shipping, and they charge more. The prices go up. They say they're not doing that, but they are. Every time I've gone look at a third party vendor, it's a lot, quite a bit more. And every time they want to charge extra shipping. And the worst part of it is there's anywhere from a month to 8 weeks waiting time to get my shipment. So that really is irritating anyhow. So living out in the boonies off grid, it does have a lot of complications. People are out of control in the world right now because of this virus, and they're panicking and they're scared. I understand all that, but I don't see where 10 boxes of toilet paper is going to help them. I don't see where 10 rolls of paper towels is going to help them. How much hand sanitizer can you use in a few months? This will blow up in a few months. So, why are they hoarding and why prevent other people from getting their necessities? It is irritating. I wonder whatever happened to the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. So, I'm not going to panic or be greedy. I will buy what I need and maybe a little extra to help somebody else in need. I wash my hands frequently and make my own disinfectant spray for cleaning. I'm waiting for my plastic gloves that I did order on Amazon about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I'm still waiting for them to come in. You need to cover your faces with the inside. Use the inside of your arm if you have to cough or sneeze so that the spray doesn't go away from you. Keep a 6 foot distance between you and yourself and other people, if at all possible. I notice I have some friends that always stand really close. They get about 3 feet or 2 feet away, and I start backing up just because I'm trying so hard to do what I should. And we can't shake hands or give hugs, and I really am a big hugger. It's hard for me not to give hugs. Uh, I avoid areas where and stores where there are crowds. We need lots of sunshine, fresh air, and exercise. Unfortunately, I don't have a small caravan that I travel with because everybody has their own agendas. People come and go, and so quite often I am left alone. But whenever possible, I try to camp with people that I do know. And I have no choice but to move every 2 weeks because on BLM land, which is free, that's a wonderful benefit. But on BLM land, you have to move every 14 days. So living like I do has no real stability. But on the positive side, I don't have to be too close to others, and it is easier to isolate if I have to. Hello, Z Sisterhood. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here, and Full Time Dream is here too. If I miss people, it's because I have so many problems with my internet and I'm not even getting all the chat. Hello, Mary Sanders. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Um, so, um, so because I can't really do a caravan, because I really can't travel all over the place like a lot of people can, I have to space my money out every 2 weeks, a certain amount for gas. And so that's how I have to do it. Um, RVers have other problems. Most of them, and need hookups and have to camp close to people. So I don't have that problem. At least I live off grid. I have a ton of solar. I don't have to hook up to electricity. I have 920 watts of solar with 4 batteries, over 500 amp battery bank. So I can run pretty much anything I need. But if I have a little bit of sun, I've gone 2 days without any sunshine at all. And I still had a little bit of charge on my batteries. If things should get worse, and I have done all I can, then God will take care of me. So, what do we have left? About 15 minutes. I thought I would discuss what things I do to entertain myself. And if you guys want to, I don't know if I'll see it, but put in the chat what kinds of special things that you do that I haven't mentioned. So, to entertain myself, I really never get bored. I have plenty to do. I have plenty to. Great. There's 20 people here. How nice. That's very nice. So I really enjoyed listening to music. I can watch YouTube videos, and from all of you guys, everybody that I'm subscribed to, I watch at least, I go through and check out the newest videos they have. I can't watch every video from every subscriber, and I don't think anybody can. But I do go through and check and try to watch at least one every now and then of everybody as much as I can. I have several live streams I try to watch faithfully, but you know, you can't, there's not enough hours in a day. There's not enough uh, time, and I'm only one person. I don't have somebody to help me catch up. Anyhow, so I do the best I can to watch everybody's videos and support them. I try to comment on every video I watch. I don't always comment, but if I like something, I do. Um, I also can watch movies from Amazon Prime on and Netflix on my laptop. And I do that mostly in the evenings. Here's one of the problems with the live stream for me watching people live streams. I'm living in Arizona. I'm 3 hours behind all the Easterners and 2 hours behind Central Time. So that's right in the middle of the day for me. Um, that like those videos for my time come out at starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and go on till 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Um, I could never go outside and be around other people and do anything if I did that. I have to make sure that I still have a life. And so YouTube is like almost a full-time job for me trying to keep up with everything. I do love it. Absolutely love it, but it is a full-time thing. So I need to make sure that I still take care of myself and have social activity outside and do the other things that I need to do. Okay. I enjoy getting creative with the editing, but I get by. I'm not a good editor, but I do get by. Brad asks how many hours till I'm monetized. I have everything I need. I'm just waiting for YouTube to do the review so they start doing it. So they actually monetize me. I have my subscribers and I have plenty of hours. And I still need all your support, but I would rather you find somebody that really needs that's really close. I didn't ask today. I don't because everything is going so poorly on my streaming. But if you're close, I will. I will. Let's do this. Let's do one thing. If you're getting close to a milestone, if you need like less than 100 subscribers, or if you need less than 2 or 300 watch hours, go ahead and put in there let's see, for subscribers, put in SM or S and subscribe. Type that in the box. And so if anybody is out there that isn't not subscribed to any of the S's, I don't see it, but I can't see my chat. It's not scrolling through for me. But um, go ahead and check them out and type in M for monetize if you're within like a couple of 100 hours of your watch time. And if you guys would, if you see anybody that's getting close, or if you know somebody that's getting close, watch their playlist. Go in their channel and click on a playlist and watch the whole thing. Just turn it on. Even if you have to be busy, turn it on. It'll give them watch time. Okay. So let's see what else I do for entertainment. I do so much stuff. I had a lot of other things I wanted to share with you, but if this stream had gone more smoothly, I could have, but not today. Okay. What else? I enjoy short walks in nature and appreciate the beautiful world around me. I can enjoy the rocks and plants and streams and flowers and the unusual things that I see on my walks. I enjoy rainbows and sunrises and sunsets. I really enjoyed scenic mountains and waterways on short drives. I also like to stop at lookout points along the way and different monuments or points of interest on these trips. If I get the chance to travel more in the future, I will do my best to share more of these adventures with you. Bob or Roy, do you know who's coming up next? If you do, you would put a link in our chat so that people can click on and go over there in about 5 minutes. And let's do a raid and support that channel. Okay, so I like to organize. I love to work with tools. Uh, when I make something, even if it turns out crappy, I feel a sense of accomplishment. I like to crochet, but I haven't been able to do it since I broke my wrist. I enjoy poetry, but only have written 3 poems. I wait till it comes naturally to me. I enjoy my guitar. Haven't played it for a couple of years, but I'm practicing and maybe I can get back to playing better. I'm very inconsistent about practicing. If I would practice more, I probably would get better. I love most kinds of music, but mostly from the 50s to the 80s. I love oldies but goodies. I like all kinds of musical instruments and enjoy listening to people sing and play their instruments and, and do this from their hearts. I used to love to read, but my eyes are no good anymore. I love campfires and small get togethers, but usually about an hour or two is all I can handle. I can't see too good at night and I get disoriented pretty easy. I get too cold. I feel like I ice cube at 70 degrees. I can cook and clean and do my regular chores and errands to stay busy. So that's pretty much what I do for entertainment and staying busy. I do have plenty to do. I thank you all for coming. Let's see, did anybody get in their link? Who's coming up next? Wouldn't be in. Let's see, I can't see in the chat, so let's see. Um, Looks like maybe. No, I can't see it. It doesn't show. I'm not getting the chat. Good, better, best. Thank you for coming, Brad McWirt. Um, look, anyhow. Okay. Oh, here we go. Beyond Beauty 3 is coming up next. Please, everybody, go on over to her channel. Tell them Box Band D Raid, and that's why we can support her channel. I thank you all for bearing with me for the last hour. I know it's terrible, but I thank you and I love all you people and your wonderful support. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you. Bye bye.